We're about to leave to go and pick up our Tesla Model 3, which is very exciting. And the day has dragged a lot this morning. We'll take you along on the journey. I'm not going to show you every detail of the delivery and collection of the car. We've got a lot of checking to go through, got a big checklist which I'll talk you through later perhaps. But yeah, very excited. Heading off to Uxbridge, West Drayton, and yeah, see you in a bit. All right, take care. Bye.
I see you standing there, a soothing atmosphere. Smell of your aftershave, sweet blossom in the rain. You flip around your hair as if you're unaware, but you should know that I'm looking at you. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do, I do, I do, I do, I do believe in lovers like me and you. Yeah, you just keep on dancing all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, baby, I do, I do, I do. Wanna stay here and let loose, just keep on loving all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, 'cause I do.
Good morning. It's the day after our collection day, so we picked up the Model 3 yesterday, Saturday afternoon. Our collection time was at 4:30, but the guys were running incredibly late, it's about 2.25 hours late, so it was well into sort of 6:45 by the time we actually went to see the car and did a cursory run through it. But it was, you know, we were tired, we were standing around for ages, and just wanted to sort of get home really, because we still had an hour and a half drive home. So I had a quick look through the car, picked up a couple of points that needed looking at, and they were noted at the time, but this morning I'm going to do a whole checklist and work my way through it. We drove home last night and it was dark and it was wet. It was spray, it was busy, so had the worst conditions ever to pick up a new car. So I didn't really get a lot of chance to try it out and drive it. The camera's calibrated in about 50 miles, so you can't use any of the automated functions in driving until the cameras have calibrated. Tesla said that at the event they said it takes about 150 miles. But I found mine did it in about 30 miles. Perhaps they were under extreme stress because of all of the conditions that they had to deal with the wet and the dark and what have you. But anyway, so yeah, we got autopilot working, a sort of adaptive cruise control as I know it in my other car. I haven't tried anything else yet, so that was probably for later on. So I shall take you through some of the checks I'm going to do and yeah, show you some of the car.
Deep down and in those eyes, think I have memorized every single flare inside your burning stare. Just wanna be inside, keep dancing in your mind. You'll be my nighttime Valentine. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore
started the checklist. It took me about, I don't know, 2.5 hours, something like that. It's quite thorough. A lot of steps, a lot of detailed things to check. I'll put a copy of the checklist down below because I downloaded quite a few from the internet and they were very Americanized, obviously. So I've just tweaked mine a bit in terms of terminology and what have you. So if you fancy using that, please do. What else have I done? I spotted 2 additional things which weren't picked up when we picked up the car. There were 2 that we did pick up, which was the big scratch stroke dent on the bonnet, and it's a noticeable dink, so somebody has dropped something on it to get a dink that big. So it's actually damaged the panel, and it's a double skin panel there, so I'm not sure whether they'll be able to get that out or not. So that needs to go back to Tesla for them to have a mooch at that. And the other thing that we picked up on the evening was a scuff on the B pillar on the inside on the plastic by the seatbelt area, where someone had caught it, I guess, going in. So that just needs replacing. 2 other things I spotted on my checklist today, so very minor in fact. I was very impressed with the fit, finish and the quality of the car. I was a bit concerned looking at the videos. It's a bit like going onto the internet and diagnosing an illness. You've seen the worst, but I'm pleased to say that they say the fit and finish and the quality was very, very good. So the 2 things I've spotted, both very, very minor, and one is on the passenger door pillar. You can't activate it with the card, just doesn't work when you approach the car. Driver's side's fine, so we need to get that fixed. And then the other one is a very, very small blemish on the paint down on the sills, or rocker panels as the Americans call them. On the driver's side, it's it's minuscule really. It's just a little speck, 3 or 4 millimeters of sort of white showing through the grey, so you wouldn't really notice it. I was down on my hands and knees checking, so that's why I picked it up. Other than that, yeah, that's it, all done. Just get to drive it now. I charged it up last night, so it's at normal charge, the day charge. I think it's about 80%, and we'll be going out in a bit. So yeah, so I hope you found that useful, watching me dash around, do my checklist, and if you did, then consider subscribing, hit that notification bell icon, and I will see you on the next one. Alright, take care, bye.